What's up, everyone? Back for another beer review, and today is Wednesday, which of course means it's time for another Western New York Wednesday here on the channel. And the beer I'm reviewing today, once again, comes from the Southern Tier Brewing Company, and they're out of Lakewood, New York. And this is their Frosted Sugar Cookie, the 2021 release. So they are calling this one an Imperial Ale, and on the side here of the label, it says ale with natural vanilla flavor and also made with milk sugar. It comes in at 8.6% alcohol by volume, 10 IBUs at the time of review. This bottle is exactly 1 week old. So this is the newest seasonal from Southern Tier, and like I said, this is the 2021 release. And I saw them post this on social media, and I was like, Frosted Sugar Cookie, Imperial Ale, 8.6%, kind of the same, I think it's the exact same ABV as Pumpkin and some of the other Imperial Ales that they've released in the past. So I think this is going to go one of two ways for me. Either it's going to be delicious, or it's just going to be a sweet, sugary mess. I don't know. Again, with the whole natural flavor added and made with lactose, is Imperial Ale with basically vanilla and lactose, and hopefully it's not too sweet. Hopefully they somehow balance it out. Now look, I bought this one knowing they said Frosted Sugar Cookie. It's 8.6%. I feel like it's going to be a sweeter beer, but we'll see. Anyway, let's crack this one open. We will get it into the hashtag proper glassware. Southern Tier glass. Label out, as a good friend of mine and fellow beer tuber Paul over at PA Brew News says. Shout out to him. So yeah, I'm not gonna pour it all in. I'm gonna leave a little bit of room to get my nose in there. But yeah. Anyway, that is crystal clear. Holy shit, I did not expect that. But I guess kind of I looked at. So yeah, that actually looks like a. If you gave me that and you said, oh, here's Coors Banquet, or here's like Johnny Crema or something, sure, that looks like a fucking 4.5-5% lager, but it's not. It's an 8.6% Imperial Ale. So yeah, crystal clear, honey gold color, or like a yellow gold color, maybe like a straw gold color. I mean, that's way lighter than I anticipated. It has about a half finger of this bright white head that's sticking around, decent carbonation. I don't know, it's probably gonna look darker on camera, but in person, that just looks like a lager. Someone poured a lager into a glass. Let's get a nose. Jesus. So, if you don't like vanilla, or you don't like I was gonna say if you don't like frosted sugar cookies, why the fuck would you buy this beer if you don't like frosted sugar cookies? I feel like you need to like sugar cookies to some degree, right? Yeah, that smells like the frosting on a sugar cookie. Tons of vanilla. There's the malt base is giving me like this bready, doughy type of pastry-esque, so cookie in this sense. It's sweet vanilla. It's sweet vanilla and then like a pastry malt sensation. This is not overly complex in the nose. Very simplistic, but basically what they're describing. It is amazing how much it smells like in general frosting. On a sugar cookie frosting, you get like maybe like a cream cheese frosting, you get like a carrot cake or something like that. Just the cream cheese kind of frosting. That's what I'm getting. Maybe just frosting straight from a can. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. It smells pretty much what they're going for. It smells really sweet. It smells like a vanilla, doughy, sugary type of beer. Is that going to translate properly for me on the palate? I don't know. We'll see. Let's get into it. Cheers, everybody. They hit the nail on the head. Like, oh. That aftertaste is fucking insane how spot on to a sugar cookie that aftertaste is. I did not expect, like I'm sitting there and I'm just, what? The finish is fucking crazy. If you don't like sugar cookies, you're not gonna like this. Then again, you wouldn't buy this beer, as I already stated. I would think anyway. Unless you're one of those people that see a beer that says like, oh, this is, a German chocolate cake made with coconut. And you're like, I fucking hate coconut. You drink it. Like, I don't like it. German chocolate cake has coconut. Like, you should like it, right? I don't know, I'm starting to ramble. One more sip. And we'll go in the body, mouthfeel, and then the taste. Spoilers. I really like this. Definitely one and done for me, though. 100%. Body on this one's a little bit thin. It's like medium. Yeah, medium, straight up medium body. It's 8.6%. I don't know if I'd want this to be thick and syrupy. I think that would kind of detract because it's already sweet and hitting that, that sugar cookie kind of characteristics, so I don't think I'd want it to be thick. So I think it's good for the body, but I think I could see some people drinking this and be like, yeah, that's totally thin. The mouthfeel, it's pretty carbonated, a little bit of smoothness, but mostly, decent carbonation. Body and mouthfeel are fine. The taste, right at the forefront, tons of vanilla, tons of like a sweeter pastry-esque type of malt character. There's an underlying alcohol astringency. You know this is a bigger beer. At least my palate does. It doesn't drink like, it's not super boozy. It's the alcohol isn't super astringent, but I can tell this is at least 8%, if not closer to 9. So 8.6, I can tell. And there's a little bit of warming in my chest. But I shit you not, the finish of this beer is like you just took a bite of a sugar cookie, and you just swallowed it, and that's it. That's the finish. It's a fucking sugar cookie in beer form. They tell you it's a frosted sugar cookie. They call it an Imperial Ale just to be generic with it. They did it. I don't know. Like, what am I supposed to say? So here's the thing. I don't rate to like whether or not they nailed the beer. I don't rate the style. So like if you're telling me this is a frosted sugar cookie at 8.6%, this is like a 5 out of 5. It is. It is a 5 out of 5. They have nailed what they're going for. Personal preference plays a huge role. And I feel like if you come and look at anybody's, if you're, I don't care if you're looking at beer tubers on YouTube, or if you're going to Instagram, or you're going to Untappd, you're going to Beer Advocate, if you're looking for somebody's opinion on a beer, you want to hear what they think about it. I don't think you want to hear about them rating to specifically the style. What do you fucking think about it? I think this is pretty good. And I feel like I might be in the minority with this beer. I think I'm going to give it a higher score than the general public, so keep that in mind. Let me go one more sip here, talk about the finish to the exact, the exact characteristics of what I'm getting, and then we'll go into, the rating and the price point and everything. This is a sweet beer, but it's not sickly sweet. There's enough of that alcohol kind of finish, slight alcohol astringency. There's enough of like a semi-dry type of thing, a slight bitterness, not much. But I don't think it's too sweet. I think a lot of times with these pastry beers, and they don't call this like a pastry Imperial Ale or anything, but a lot of times when you're talking 9-10% and you're going crazy with the pastry, it can be too sweet. You want 3 or 4 ounces, you're done. I'm going to drink the rest of it. I mean, I've drank the vast majority of this beer, right? Like if you look at my glass, I think I've drank at least almost half of it. And I'm going to have no problem drinking the rest. I think they've done a great job with it. Like I said, 5 out of 5 for what they're going for. I will say the pros to this one, tasted like a frosted sugar cookie. It's not too sweet. It is sweet. I'm not going to say you're bullshitting and be like, oh, it's not sweet. But it's not cloying. It's not sickly sweet. It's not, I want 2 or 3 ounces and I'm done sweet. I think it's a one and done for a beer sweet. I'm glad they put it in 12-ounce bottles. And I'm glad they put it in 4-packs. I think it's one of those beers where you want to pop it out. You want something sweeter, maybe end of the night and just kind of like a nightcap. That's what this beer is. So I think they did a great job with it. And I have no problem. I didn't think I'd give it this high of a rating, but frosted sugar cookie from Southern Tier, their newest seasonal. I'm giving that a high 4.25 out of 5 and go 4.3 out of 5. Don't know why, other than the fact that I think they did a great job nailing the flavor. And it's a very drinkable, tasty. I think the finish, honestly, this would be like a 4 out of 5 without that finish, maybe even like a low 4 out of 5, maybe like a 3.9 or something. That finish is sugar cookie-esque. And that's crazy to me. And I know beer is crazy at this point, but like kudos to Southern Tier for this one. I will say the caveat with this one being that I think some people are going to drink this one and just not like it. And they're going to come to my review here and post in comments like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is terrible. This is a sweet mess. This is just, yeah, not for me. That's why beer is great. Beer is subjective. We all have different palates. I think they did a great job nailing what they're going for, and I really like it. So 4.3 out of 5. Price and availability. Price point on this one is $13.99 a 4-pack. Very similar to like their Nitro, the Blackwater series, like the creme brulee and the s'mores and all that stuff. For a beer that's 8.6%, I have no problems paying $3.50 for a bottle of this. Like it's worth it. And availability, wherever you see Southern Tier, I'd imagine you'll see this one again. This is a new seasonal from them. Like I said, I'm drinking this as a week old. It's super fresh. You're going to see this probably 2 weeks after they release it. So I want anybody out there who has had this one and good or bad, let me know what you think about it, because this is a fun fucking beer. It's a fun beer. It's not some crazy beer that's brewery only, whatever. It's Southern Tier distro. It's kind of in the realm of a lot of the beers they did, like their salted caramel, this and that, where they're trying to make a pastry beer in an 8.6% Imperial Ale, and I think they did a great job with it. So not much more to say about this beer other than I'm so surprised that this is as good as it is. I just thought it might be a mess, and it's not. So yeah, we're going to do, like I said, 8.6%. You can tell it's a bigger beer, and it's not hiding it, but I don't fucking care. I'm shutting it down. Check back next Wednesday for another West York Wednesday. I think this is going to be a longer review, probably 10, 11, 12, 13 minutes. Who cares? If you watch this one, let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about this beer. And yeah, happy holidays to everybody, apparently. Frosted Sugar Cookie in early November, and this one will be up in the middle of November. So I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm shutting it down. Till the next one. Cheers.